I am often asked to describe the experience of raising a child with a disability, to try to help people who have not shared that unique experience to understand it, to imagine how it would feel. It's like this. When you're going to have a baby, it's like planning a fabulous vacation trip to Italy. You buy a bunch of guidebooks and make your wonderful plans. The Colosseum, the Michelangelo David, the gondolas in Venice. You may learn some handy phrases in Italian. It's all very exciting. After months of eager anticipation, the day finally arrives. You pack your bags and off you go. Several hours later, the plane lands. The stewardess comes in and says, "Welcome to Holland."
I can still embrace my autism. Yeah, and not let it bring you down. Just accept that what you've got is a gift. And it makes you who you are. It makes you unique. And no one can take it away. I remember at school I was trying to blend in with everybody else, but everyone kept calling me weird, but I've been bullied and it's been very bad. Yeah, I didn't feel like a person. I felt like an idiot back then. It's a company that helps people with learning disabilities get a paid job. And they help, basically, they take one of you and they show, you go to the workplace to look around, see if it's suitable, and if it is for that person, then that person can work there. They're just making sure that people with disabilities are equal like other people.
Holland, you say? What do you mean, Holland? I signed up for Italy. I'm supposed to be in Italy. All my life I've dreamed of going to Italy. But there's been a change in the flight plan. They've landed in Holland, and there you must stay.
The Living Rainbow Foundation was founded about a year after I started working with my son, who has learning difficulties. He was living in supported living and didn't have his needs very well met in terms of nutrition. And I started to create a program for him, which later on became the foundation learning program of the Living Rainbow Foundation. You're allowed in as long as you just stay. For your brother?
Yeah.
And what is it for?
For his boat.
For his boat?
Yeah.
And did you make it all by yourself?
Yeah.
That's fantastic, Ben.
And I varnished it and...
You varnished it and everything. And you've written on it too? That's good. Okay. That's the oil here. Very good. That's great.
Okay. Good.
I wanted to create something that was really simple, and that was simple not only for the person who was doing the choosing, but also for the support workers. So I created around 80 different cards with photographs on and formed them into colour-coded sections. So we have 7 different colours, and we use those colours, corresponding to the fruits and vegetable colours. And this enables somebody to come along and actually choose. It's inspiring, and it hands back the power to the chooser.
The important thing is that they haven't taken you to a horrible, disgusting, filthy place full of pestilence, famine and disease. It's just a different place. So you must go out and buy new guidebooks, and you must learn a whole new language, and you will meet a whole new group of people you would have never met.
So with Daniel, I see him weekly, and we work together to encourage his use of fruit and vegetables. And last week was his best week ever. He actually ate 40 portions using our colour-coded cards, and he's really improved immensely in this, from eating 10 to 12 portions a week. So we're really pleased with his progress.
We arrived at the hospital mid-afternoon, so we went a very long time without him seeing a doctor at all. They tried to get a small blood sample using what was then a butterfly needle, and this was really quite stressful for Daniel. 5 attempts were carried out, and during that time I was telling him to stop doing that because Daniel was really suffering and screaming. Now, on the 5th attempt, Daniel's lips turned blue and went silent. Later, we discovered, after going to many so-called professionals and therapists, that Daniel was actually diagnosed with a lack of oxygen to the speech and language part of the brain during that process.
Daniel, I was just looking at your scores that you've been getting and how much they've improved.
Yeah, they have, yeah.
It's really good. So that's right at the beginning, and you were eating only around 16 to 23 portions of colours a week, and now you've gone up to 37.
Yeah,
so that's really good, isn't it?
It's just a different place. It's slower paced than Italy, less flashy than Italy. But after you've been there for a while and you catch your breath and look around, and you begin to notice that Holland has windmills, and Holland has tulips. Holland even has Rembrandts. In 1991, I gave birth to twin daughters, identical twins, Sophie and Alexandra. And for the first 18 months of their lives, they were as normal young girls. As a family, we had all those dreams for them: ballet school, normal school. And then when they were 18 months, we thought they'd just had a febrile convulsion, but between the 12 hours, both of them were in a hospital situation, end to end in a small cot, and We were told that they had some serious neurological genetic condition. Alexandra was between 14 and 15. She had, well, both girls had developed scoliosis of the spine. Alexandra, we found an amazing surgeon. We were told that everything would be fine. There was the operation was 99% sure. Nothing would go wrong. So we went to Great Ormond Street Hospital to have this operation. And unfortunately, it went wrong. We were the 1%. She stayed there in intensive care for 3 weeks. She had a massive heart attack after 2 weeks. And after the heart attack, she went into multi-organ failure, and she died on May the 1st, 2007. Sophie struggled on until 2012, when she began, over a period of a couple of months, we couldn't put our finger on it, she began to lose her hair, which is a sign of not being well. She'd caught a killer bug called Klebsiella. She came home on a rainy Saturday afternoon with a whole team from critical care, including consultants. And we held her in our arms, and she died. But everyone you know is busy coming and going from Italy, and they're all bragging about what a wonderful time they've had there. And for the rest of your life, you will say, yes, that's where I was supposed to go. That's what I had planned. And the pain of that will never, ever, ever, ever go away. Because the loss of that dream is a very significant loss. I set up Chaos Support along with another mum as their legacy. And it's proved to be an outstanding success, and I'm very proud of it.
I'll go with that.
Fantastic, because we need you desperately to do marketing, to do the order forms, to look at, we need to get a web page up, so you can sit and think about what would your web page look like. It's got to be you. But if you spend your life mourning the fact that you didn't get to Italy, you may never be free to enjoy the very special, the lovely things about Holland.